Miles Jones, Jordan Wolf. He's had some great teams.
So the face-off situation, yeah, it's worth talking about. Check it out. It's a three-headed sword as they've been rotating in Engelke, Girard, and McCarthy, and it's been working. And it seems like all three games so far, there's been a different guy that has stepped up and got it done here, Nick.
Yeah, and Engelke gets the first and a violation going against Duke, so Michigan will take the first offensive possession. The only thing Duke really needs to improve on is getting the ball over the midfield line, clearing and setting up offensive possessions. They've struggled to do that, and a little surprising with how good this offense has been to the start of the season.
Only the second face-off of the game. There is a flag, and there's also the whistle to end the first quarter. So we'll come out and explain the flag. We can also explain that it's Michigan 1, Duke 0 through 1. So Jamison has had to deal with 10 shots as Michigan has doubled up Duke in shots, Nick. 10 over 5, and 7 of those 10 have been on cage. The accuracy is pretty good right now for Michigan.
It's been really good. And I wanted to say Jamison was running up the field, but before that, credit to this Duke defense, because they have until... Didn't think I'd say that today, Dean.
50% man-up offense, tied for 13th in the D1.
And also Rideout at the faceoff dot has been good.
Danowski was with his time. Coach Connery also, but Coach Connery just seems so relaxed, didn't he? Like, and he'd already been down to Chapel Hill, and he was totally chilling.
And that's how he was before the UNC game. Before their first set, they beat Marquette 14-1, came in. You know, I think it's just who Kevin is, and Coach Connery such releases from so high up. So it's very tough, and Taylor seemed like he lost that one. It slipped in stick side.
Long pole goal from Mac Christmas, his 4th of the season, and it's 3-2. Duke wins the faceoff, then turns it over.
They were robotic on the clear last time. You're seeing they changed that, doing it much better, and keeping the ball away from the Blue Devils.
Back to the faceoff we go as we start the second half here in Koskinen. Duke with a 3-2 advantage. What a ground ball picked up by Michigan. How about that quick stick from Mason Whitney there, Nick?
That was a beautiful pickup from the wing. And faceoffs, yes, it's about your Fogo. How good is he? And Fogo means face off, get off. So it's not one took the body. So he gets through and has the shot, puts it in the right place though on the run.
Big time shift. Comes off the bench for John Danowski, and Kuzalito with his 3rd goal of the season. Face-off, though, won by Michigan as Duke has tied it. Was that what you were expecting, or?
No, to be quite honest, not what I was expecting at all. You're starting to see Duke's offense figure it out, getting more possessions, but they can't finish, and Hunter Taylor's making it really hard. Both these goalies have made it really hard for both teams to get the ball in the back. A goalie like Taylor and ties things up, that's a huge goal for Duke.
Massive, almost impossible angle. Moliver, who made his debut against Bellarmine in style with 4 goals and 2 assists, had 2 goals and 3 assists in the win over Jacksonville. And then the tight game against St. Joseph, just 1 goal and 3 assists. And then you're seeing here he finally breaks through with the goal. This is part of a long homestand for Duke. They had St. Joseph, they have Michigan today, and then they have Princeton, Penn, Air Force, and Providence all at home. Face-off won by Duke. Duke with a chance to take their first lead of the game, and they do it as Duke gets the goal from number 33, Ben McCarthy.
You like a pole goal? Well, now we got a Fogo goal as well, which is just as good. Great job by Ben McCarthy to win it forward. He's been the go-to guy. We talked about it's by committee who was going to do it, and he's 4 of 7 today on face-offs, getting his 2nd goal of the season. And when you win it forward like that, you have a step, and Michigan doesn't respect him as a shooter coming down, and he scores. When you're on a fast break like that, defensively, the mindset is you have a guy up top who's ready to go and take the shooter, and you'll have a rotation on defense, everyone going around and making sure they get to the next man. Instead of doing that rotation, McCarthy can come straight in and take a shot.
It took
Sniper, always great for the man-up unit.
Faceoff won by the Duke Blue Devils. The faceoff situation now tied at 6 apiece.
And McCarthy's a shot gets it past Jamison.
So Mulholland with goals number 8 and 9 on the season.
An invert, hockey stop, go the other way, and finds the back of the net. A huge goal to get this back within one, and a great face-off win by McCarthy.
Massive, timely.
Duke in the middle and just gets off a shot, gets it past Jamison.
So Mulholland with goals number 8 and 9 on the Jamison, and you got to feel for the man who's got 12 saves in the game, and yet right now is on the wrong side of a 7-5 score here. Jamison, of course, the goalie for Michigan. Taylor been out, or Duke. Taylor's been outstanding for Michigan.
Both these goalies are saving over 63% of their shots, so both are phenomenal, and no matter how this game ends, they should not hang their head off of how they perform, doing everything for their hockey stop, go the other way, and finds the back of the net. A huge goal to get this back within one, and a great face-off win by McCarthy.
Massive, timely, hardy Ben McCarthy, the freshman. That's huge there, Nick.
That is giant. They needed this possession with under 3 minutes left. Now you got a 65-second shot clock to work and try and tie this game up.
Duke with
ups instead of waiting. McAdory sees that, goes high.
another massive face-off here. The scramble.
This is where wing play comes in. Oh, great ground ball.
Wow.
That's a huge ground ball.
What a pickup there from Michigan, as picking up the ground ball. McAdory with 2 goals in the last 3 minutes of regulation. Mulholland has got a couple goals. And here we go. You score, you win.
Huge ground ball. Might be a loose ball push, and it's a hold. Going against Michigan. Last time Duke wore these blue to white helmets, they won a national championship. Can they get an OT win with it today? There's a timeout for Duke.
So Coach Zanowski